Broadcasting into Philadelphia from the studios of WNJC 1360 AM by way of radio, television, and the internet. The TLM Network brings you The Lady with the Moves.
Hello and welcome to The Lady with the Moves. I am your host, Linda B. James. Ladies, today's show is about a topic that is dear to my heart. 21 years ago, I gained over 120 pounds. That's right, you heard me. I gained over 120 pounds during my pregnancies. I gave birth to two beautiful baby boys that were both 22 months apart. I struggled and struggled to lose the weight. I tried a lot of diet and exercise programs, but nothing worked. Losing those extra pounds can be impossible if you don't have a formula. My guests today are from all walks of life. They will share strategies and solutions to help you stay fit, lose weight, and maintain a healthy diet forever. This show was originally broadcast at the WNJC 1360 AM studios. You won't see me in this show, but you will hear me ask my guests several questions to help discover ways that you and I can have a better quality of life through healthy eating and exercise. You will see videos and photos of my guests. So stick around and enjoy the show. Ladies, what do a Canadian country singer, a former elementary school principal, an owner of a benefits company, and a radio and television personality, the lady with the moves, all have in common? Curious? Come with me and find out.
Sitting in my car, traffic jam. People don't realize who I am. In a new place I don't wanna be. This 9 to 5 just ain't for me. Horns honk as the rain pours down. Gotta find a way to turn it upside down and break free. No one gonna take that away from me.
Our guest has written a book called Break Free. He's a very, very busy recording artist. He's always on the road. Today we're talking about dieting. Ladies, you know that we want to look slim. We want to be trim. We want to look our best. But at what cost? How do you feel about fad diets?
I don't like fad diets at all. I mean, I think they're unhealthy and they can't really be maintained. I mean, take this cookie diet, for example. They create this healthy cookie where you eat, one for breakfast, 2 for lunch, and have a dinner or something like that.
Hold on.
Diet, right?
Cookies have calories. How can that possibly be a diet?
Well, I'll tell you what, cookies are my favorite thing on the planet to eat, and I can't imagine the taste of this cookie. I've never had it myself. You know, it's a good way to lose the weight on the short term, but you'll never sustain it. 90% of people who do these fad diets always go back to their initial weight and even gain more after that.
I've heard of a lot of diets, and some people swear by diets, but that cookie diet is outrageous. I love cookies, you love cookies, but I can't see having that to diet. Now, did you develop bad habits on the road? Did you have any of these habits prior to getting on the road?
When I'm at my house, when I'm doing my thing, a lot more time to prepare. So, I'm able to eat fresh food. I'm able to do some grocery shopping. I'm able to really think about, the 6 or 7 days ahead of me. And so I prepare things. And diet's never really a problem for me. I'm able to exercise when I want, when I can fit it in. And I have a pretty good regimen. But when I'm on the road, you're in a car or a van or a bus for, a month at a time. You can't exactly hit that grocery store. You can't prepare that weekly meal. So you have to resort to whatever's available to you at that particular point in time, whether it be at a studio, you have a box of donuts. That's the best you could do sometimes. So you've really got to take matters into your own hands.
Just about every place sells a salad. If you go in a restaurant, you can get a salad. If you go in a fast food place, you can get a salad. So don't you have those choices to have a healthy diet, even though you're on the road?
Absolutely, but then you get in there and you smell that greasy burger, and then temptation kicks in, and your mind plays tricks on you. I know we've all been there, where it's you walk into a Burger King or a McDonald's, and you have the best of intentions. You want to get that big Cobb salad or Caesar salad or whatever they have to offer. As soon as you smell the French fries, all that goes out the window, and you dive back into the dark depths of bad dieting. It's your conscience playing mind on you. Maybe it's just me, but I just thought we all go through that from time to time.
I know when I'm having a very hectic day, I'm not even thinking about being healthy. I just want to grab something, get my energy level up, and move on to something else. And that's something that happens to a lot of people. What do you do to make sure you're healthy?
It's all about preparation. And once you're prepared, and once you actually have a laid out plan, or a roadmap, as one might say, it's actually really easy to follow, and you can't really deviate too far from that. Everyone needs a plan, in no matter what they're doing. For example, we were talking about the cookie diet earlier. The reason why it can't be sustained over a matter of time is because after you've lost the weight, you have no way of actually sustaining that kind of lifestyle. You never really had the skills to be able to adapt to that new lifestyle to begin with. So you'll always revert back to your second one. 70% of lottery winners, this is a statistic I heard a couple years back, they actually squander away most of their earnings or winnings within a year of actually getting the prize because they never had the money managing skills to begin with. And it's the same with dieting. A lot of people can't really sustain that lifestyle if they don't know what it is to do to begin with. Now, a lot of us aren't really, we didn't grow up physically active. We didn't grow up eating as healthy as we possibly could. But as long as we learn the skills, we can really learn some new habits. I could talk all day about what I do on the road and all that, but I've actually laid out a few quick things the rest of us can do while we're in an office or while we're just maintaining our daily routine.
You and I are on the same page when we talk about working out at work without a treadmill. Can you talk about that?
I took a poll. I went into an office and I asked a bunch of people what it is they do, and 90% of the people I spoke to didn't do anything. The best they can come up with is, take a walk at lunchtime, which is fantastic. I mean, as long as you're getting out there, it's, that's a good thing to do. A few other suggestions. One person had set an Outlook calendar as a reminder. It was like every hour to get up, walk around, go to the bottom floor, take a little stroll, get back up. Some people actually took bathroom and water cooler breaks. Just basically get up, walk around. Stairs are really good at work. A lot of people work on multi-story buildings. If you can get to that stairwell and just head up a few floors and head down a few floors, you're not going to break a sweat, but you're actually burning calories by doing that. And you're not going to, make a big difference doing that in one particular day. But imagine doing that week in, week out, while getting paid because you're at work.
Yes.
No one's going to miss you for 5 minutes, but if you can actually, get into a habit of doing things like that, you can't really go wrong. I mean, everyone's heard of the old, park 5 minutes away from your work and then walk in. In the short term, that's not going to do much, but think about a month later. That's a lot of calories burned.
You got to do everything you can, take advantage of all of these opportunities. I'm an advocate of working out in the workplace, using those dumbbells and working your arms when you're on the phone, when you're at the computer, doing some sit-ups, just whatever you can do to keep moving. Just take advantage of that time. To have full access to radio and TV shows and to get regular updates about the shows, become a member of the LBJ Club. You can be a member by simply clicking to the button on your right. I'm Linda B. James. Thanks for tuning in.